Imagine waking up from a blackout only to find your worst nightmare strapped to your chest. This is where we find Sergeant David Budd. He's not just a man under pressure. He's a man literally wired to explode. David Budd tries to inform police so that he could get help, but instead he is surrounded by police. Guns aimed directly at him because they had already framed him. David Budd stands frozen with a bomb strapped to his chest. He can't move because if he does, everyone dies. The London sun is bright, but everything feels cold. David is standing in a public square with a dead man's switch clutched in his trembling hand. If his thumb slips, if his heart stops, the explosion levels the block. The police don't see a victim, they see a terrorist. Even his friends see him as a terrorist, so they brought his wife to use her as a pawn to negotiate with him. They see the man who failed to protect the Home Secretary, and now they are waiting for the order to pull the trigger. The crowd is in panic, officers shouting commands, snipers waiting for the signal. But David isn't looking at them. He's looking at her. His wife, Vicky, terrified and confused. She breaks through the police tape and runs towards him. She doesn't understand what's happening. All she sees is the man she loves about to die. David's heart is racing, but his face stays calm not because he's not afraid, but because he knows something they don't. This wasn't random. This wasn't an accident. This was planned. Every wire on his chest was placed there by a shadow, a ghost from his past. Someone wanted this, someone powerful, someone who needed him silenced, or blamed, and now he's standing in the middle of it, as the perfect suspect. A trained soldier, wearing a bomb, surrounded by chaos. If he dies here, the truth dies with him. Stay where you are. The police shout again. His wife tries to move closer, but officers stop her. She's crying now, begging, please don't hurt him. But no one can guarantee that because at this moment, David Budd looks like the threat and the snipers are losing patience. David still has one last option to save his life, which is evidence. It is in his apartment. The bomb squad gives the order. He has to move. He has to walk, step by slow step, towards his apartment to go get the evidence. One trip, one stumble, and it's over. After David handing over the evidence to them, he is now on his own. Police moves backwards. The bomb squad too moves backwards, and David is left all alone. The heavy breathing in his ear isn't just his own. It's the technicians on the radio, watching a man walk toward his own potential grave. David's breathing slows. He forces himself to think. Every wire, every movement, every second matters. He remembers his training, moments like this, where panic is the real enemy. He starts to talk. He starts to explain the circuitry. He's not just a victim anymore. He's an investigator of his own death. But the real danger isn't David. It's the people behind this, the ones pulling the strings, the ones who set this entire situation into motion, because this bomb isn't just meant to kill, it's meant to send a message. A message that no one is safe, not even the bodyguard. That's when everything changes. David realizes something, a small detail, something off about the device, something that gives him a chance. It's a fail-safe trap. If he cuts the wrong wire, it triggers. If he lets go, it triggers. Slowly, carefully, he begins to move his hands. The police react instantly, weapons tighten, snipers ready. One wrong move and they'll shoot. But David knows he has to guide his hand. But David ignores the red dots on his chest because they don't understand. They think he's the threat, but he's the only one trying to stop this. He looks Vicky in the eye one last time, a silent goodbye or a promise to survive. Step by step, he starts to take control, not of the situation, but of himself, his fear, his breathing, and his decisions. The pliers click against the wire. The world holds its breath. This isn't just a man with a bomb. This is a man who's been cornered, framed, and pushed to the edge. And now, he has one chance to prove it. The wire is cut, the timer stops, and silence falls over London. Everything goes quiet. Even the shouting fades. All eyes are on him, waiting, watching, and hoping he doesn't make a mistake as he unstraps the vest. He is shaking now. The adrenaline is leaving him because he's not a soldier anymore. He's just a man who wants to go home. And in that moment, with his wife watching, with the police ready to fire, with death just seconds away, David Budd did the one thing no one expected. He stayed calm, because sometimes the difference between life and death is not strength, it's control. And the people who set him up, they never expected him to survive this. But David Budd is finished taking orders, and now he's coming for them. David dug up with his investigation, and to his shock, it was a criminal syndicate and his own boss, Chief Superintendent Lorraine Craddock, who set him up. The woman who employed him to protect the Home Secretary, and still the same woman who had a hand in the death of the Home Secretary and frame him.